Welcome to today's practice. My name is Salla. I'm one of the faculty here at Your Yoga Flow, and I'm delighted to be joining you for a Hatha practice today. So I'm coming to you from my home to yours, and I really hope you enjoy the class. There will be modifications, whether you'd like to take the practice deeper or back off. If you have any injuries, then please take care of yourself. And today we'll start lying on the back. Please arrive with your knees bent up, reclining. Check in with your back. You're welcome to walk the feet a little wider apart towards the edges of your mat and then knock your knees together. Take a breath here. So decide if this is the right starting point for you. And if for any reason this doesn't feel right, then you can have your legs extended. Or you can keep them bent up, but in a more parallel position, so feet underneath the knees. We'll all arrive with our hands either side of the belly button. Elbows nice and wide on the earth, so that your shoulders can relax outwards and away from each other. And then with your next exhale, go ahead and close your eyes. As we move into our pranayama to open our practice, please bring a smile to your face, knowing that we are practicing in community as part of the Your Yoga Flow family. Breathing into your belly and into your hands, invite in that community spirit. And exhaling through the nose, relax into the support of this network. Keeping that gentle smile on the face, breathing into the community spirit. Breathing out, relaxing into this network. Take 3 more rounds of breath here by yourself, feeling the breath with the hands moving in and out of the body. As you relax your hands away from the tummy and back onto the earth, go ahead and lift them up overhead, pointing your toes away if that's comfortable to do so, and taking a full body stretch. As you breathe into the stretch, you can flex and point the toes. And then bending your knees back up, give the legs a hug and wrap the hands around the knees. Rocking a little side to side. Lifting up the shins, taking the hands to the back of the thighs and rocking a little bit forward and back. Giving the spine a gentle massage, only taking the legs over the head as far as is comfortable for you. Stimulating all the muscles either side of the spine as we begin to awaken our practice. Take 2 more. That community spirit coming through on the face, through the body, feeling connected, feeling supported. And arrive in a seat, crossing the left leg in front of the right. And if you have any seating support, such as a block or maybe even a cushion, take that now to elevate the hips. For me, in easy pose in this variation, the meditative seat, I really like to bring the heels really close to the sit bones and allow the inner thighs to roll open. The knees may never come down to the earth. It's completely dependent on our anatomy. So if this isn't comfortable and you prefer to stack the legs in more of a square, taking the ankles underneath the knees, then choose that today. Taking a deep breath in with me, sigh it out and drop the shoulders. If the eyes aren't already closed, close them now. And quietly bring awareness to your breath. Our meditation today is simply bringing awareness to the breath, to the body, and into our inner landscape. Listen to your breath. Listen to the inhale and how it sounds different to the exhale. Bring awareness to the space beneath the skin now. And where can you feel the breath in your body? For me, the breath is becoming aware in two places, the upper back and the tummy. Where do you feel the breath? And now that we are entering the space beneath the skin, into our inner landscape, as we tune into our theme of community, spirit, and support. Notice how that resonates with your emotional body. Can you sense the emotional undertone of how you feel in this moment? And if you had to choose a word to sum up or identify that emotional tone, what word would you choose in this moment, knowing that you are held, that you belong, and that this community is a place you can come to, that we are practicing yoga together? With me, take a deep breath through the nose. Sigh it out. And arrive with the hands at the heart center. Open the eyes. And exhale. You're welcome to keep your block as we warm a little through the spine. Or if you prefer to feel your sit bones rooting into the earth, you're welcome to remove it now. And let's switch the cross of the legs. Hands together. Take an inhale. Lift the arms up, touching the fingers, gaze up. Exhale, left hand down as we creep over to our first side bend. On the inhale, opening through the right rib cage. And on the exhale, letting the left and right sit bone be heavy in equal measure. Perhaps there's a little more space for you to creep the left fingertips over. And on the exhale, perhaps we can even take the forearm down by bringing the elbow closer to the left waist. Taking 2 more breaths here. And taking care of your neck by looking down, straight forward or up. Wherever you are, inhale, press through the bottom hand, return to center and extend. Exhale now over to the right side. Remember, your right and left sides change every day. So the poses never need to look the same. Over the next 4 breaths, feeling your way into more space if you wish. Deciding on your neck position. Option to bring the right elbow closer to the waist and lowering the forearm. 1 more round of breath. On your inhale, joyously arriving up to the start. And exhale, hands down to the knees. Beautiful. Let's bring the arms straight out into a T. And as you inhale, extend your spine up. Exhale, twisting from the waist, active twist over to the left. Take an inhale here, lengthen. And exhale all the way over to the right. Breathing in. Exhale all the way to the left. Can we take it a little deeper, taking a breath in. And exhale all the way to the right. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhaling back. Well done. Inhale, send the arms back a little further to puff open the chest. And on your exhale, we'll bring the forearms together and round the spine, palms face you. 3 more of those. Inhale, opening the wings. Exhale, rounding the spine. A seated variation of cat and cow. 1 more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Moving into the shoulders now. Inhale and interlace your hands behind you. Option to interlace the thumbs, the fingers with an open or closed palm. When you're ready, the deep breath moves in as we push the hands down and lift the chest up. And as we exhale, our first fold over the legs, drawing the hands as a unit up towards the sky. Mindfully relaxing the neck as you take 2 breaths into your back body. And 1 more. Inhale, arrive to a seat. Exhale to release the clasp. Roll your shoulders. And in your own time, arrive on hands and knees. Center yourself on your mat and mindfully spread the fingers, placing one hand down and then the other. Tucking your toes today. And if, like me, your pinky toe never quite gets there, then manually place it underneath. Taking an inhale as you move into cow. And as you exhale, softening through the elbows as you empty the breath and gaze to the navel. 1 more here, inhaling. And exhaling. Tabletop position. 1 straight line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. On your next inhale, sending the left leg out. The toe points forward so the inner foot is in line with the long side of the mat. You may not be able to see my foot right now, but just know the toes are facing forward and the heel is in line with the hip. As we inhale, go ahead and open up your left arm. Exhale, bring it back down. One more of those. Inhale, opening up the left arm. And on the exhale, bring the hand to the back of the head. Inhale, can the elbow wing open a little more? Well done. Release. Exhale. Switch sides, or if like me you need to actually swivel, the space might be limited, then do so. And we're taking the right foot out this time. Toe points forwards and the heel is in line with the hip. On the inhale, the right arm lifts. And on the exhale, we come down. Inhale, right arm wings open. And on the exhale, hand to the back of the head. Lengthen your spine and then inhale, wing open the elbow. Well done. Exhaling, coming back down, hands to the mat. On the inhale, bring the knees back. And on the exhale, find your first downward facing dog by walking the hands forward, tucking the toes and lifting the tailbone up and back. Walk your downward facing dog by bending one knee and breathing as you bend the other. You can have one leg feeling a good stretch for one full cycle of breath, or you can switch between the two, inhaling, bending one knee, exhaling, bending the other. Make this practice personal, feeling that connection to community, that every option we take in our yoga practice is always respected and always cherished. Take 2 more cycles of breath. If you need a break, please arrive in child's pose now. And if you're in child's pose, this is where everyone will meet you as we arrive on the knees, opening the knees as wide as the mat and reclining the hips all the way to the heels, lowering the forehead down. As you settle into your child's pose, take a moment to make it yours. So whether that means bringing the hands under the forehead for support, either stacking the palms or stacking the fists. If you have support and you like to take it underneath your sit bones with a cushion or block between the ankles and the hips, this is also an option. And if there's anything else I haven't mentioned that you know feels good in your body, then take it now. Together, we're going to move into a breath cycle. 4 seconds in for the inhale, 4 seconds out for the exhale. You're welcome to follow my voice. After 3 rounds, I'll stop the count, but I'll just cue the inhale and the exhale so that we have silence in the breath, a chance for you to drop into this community breath, feeling supported, feeling community spirit. So, with me, take an inhale as you fill up your back to prepare, and sigh it out. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling.
exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale normally, exhale normally. Release the breath, control, and just drop into a very calm and quiet place. Yoga means the union of body, breath, and mind together in union. When we breathe in this way, we collectively come into a slower, quieter, and more peaceful place. A gentle smile on the face, knowing that your neighbor in this community is enjoying this time just like you, sharing the benefits of yoga on the well-being of our body, mind, and spirit. Feeling really calm and quiet. Let's come back up to hands and knees. With a smile, bring yourself back to tabletop. Tucking the toes, find yourself back in downward facing dog, spreading the palms, really feeling mindful of how you connect to your mat, and move slow. 2 cycles of breath here. Bending your knees, we'll step the right foot to the right hand. If you need to help yourself get there by holding onto your ankle, feel free, and arrive with the back knee resting and the toe tucked under. Please take any cushioning under the back knee if you need it. And if your hands need a little more support, then blocks propped under your fingertips is gorgeous, or you can even just rest with your hands on top of the right thigh. Taking a breath in as you open the chest. And a breath out as you sink into your hips. If you feel ready and you'd like to, you can go ahead and extend your arms up, making sure that your ankle is placed safely underneath the front knee. The fingers resting in the space above you, quiet and relaxed. The shoulders moving down the back, a gentle hugging in through the core, and the chin coming just a little into the throat, bringing the neck in line with the spine. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the earth. Walk your hands to the inside of the front foot and heel toe your foot a couple of times out so that your right hand can go straight under the right shoulder. If you need support under your hands, prop onto your fingertips or find blocks. For our twist, bring the left palm of the hand down and inhale, open up into the right side, lifting the right arm up. Take a couple of breaths here. Neck, keep it safe. For those of you who would like to go a little bit further in this pose, you will either place your hand on top of your leg, turn the elbow up, and twist a little bit by pressing down and away. keep the sole of the foot facing down. The knee does not drop out. This is taking your twist a little bit further. Or if you'd like to include the back leg and you have availability, then you can kick up the back leg, gaze. I actually like to straighten my front leg a little bit to hold onto the leg, and then see how it feels to come into the pose. Option always, if that feels better, to come down to the forearm, making sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder, and in this pose the elbow will go further out to the left to support how we twist when the forearm is down. Now notice which way your knee is pointing. If it's pointing a little out to the right, then turn your toes out a little to the right. And 2 more breaths in option 1 with the twist with the hand on the leg, or option 2 holding onto the back foot. Remember, you can always come back up to a straight arm. And then gently release. Well done. Hands under the shoulder now, pick up your back knee. Take an inhale, gaze forward. Plank pose, exhale, bring the legs back. Take an inhale, shift yourself forward an inch and hug the elbows. As you exhale, lower yourself down. Cobra pose, start with the feet by pressing the tops down and let the inhale lift the chest forward and up. Take 1 more breath. Lower on your exhale. Press up to hands and knees, inhale, keeping the elbows in. Taking a slow breath here. And exhale to downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take an inhale. And exhale, left foot to left hand. Drop the back knee down. Prepare on your fingertips, breathing in and out through the nose, lengthening the spine and bringing the chin and the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Once you've adjusted your front foot to support your front knee, ankle straight under the knee. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift the arms up. Exhale. Breathing into the pose. Breathing out. As the shoulders relax down the back, bring the neck into a little more length. Gently moving into our twist. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Inhaling, heel toe the foot over to the left so that there's enough space to place your left hand under the left shoulder. Propping up to the fingertips if you need. And aligning the neck. Breathing slowly as the right palm comes down. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Notice how we often start to lean in our twists. So imagine there's a stick coming through the back from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head, and we can only twist along that stick. So that might mean bringing the torso slightly closer to the left inner thigh, instead of leaning away from it, only twisting along that stick. 2 more counts of breath here. Either bringing the hand on top of the left thigh and continuing your twist, keeping that stick in mind. Or if you'd like to, you can lift up your back foot, kick it towards the bum, and then with the hand reaching back. Staying on the hand, or if you wish, coming down onto the elbow. You can take the right elbow out a little bit further because we do need more space for the hips. Finding that space between ease and effort. Where can we relax? And where do we need to send the breath energetically? Looking down, inhale, release the back leg. Come back onto your hands. Next inhale, looking forward. And on the exhale, arriving in downward facing dog. Choose child's pose if you wish to take a more relaxing moment. Both poses offer neutralization for the spine. And over the next 3 breaths, release the pose we practiced before and move into a place of connection to the breath and the body. On your next exhale, make your way to a seat with your legs extended forwards. Making your way there in any way that works for your body. Legs together and feet flexed. A gentle lengthening through the core and a sensation of the sits bones being deeply rooted to the earth. Take an inhale, lift your arms up, and on your exhale, a gentle fold forwards, hinging from the hips. Keeping the feet active, the knees slightly bent, and if you feel here that the feedback in your body is to have some support underneath your sit bones, please come out of the pose and take that now. Rejoin us in your own time. If you feel you have a little more flexibility to explore today, by all means taking your peace fingers around the big toes to extend the chest. On your next exhale, folding a little deeper. Wherever you are, listen to the feedback of your body. We're looking for the place between ease and effort. Where do we need to put the energy? And where can we ask the body to soften? The breath is fluid and free-flowing. On your next inhale, lift and lengthen, gazing forward. Exhale, arrive in a seat. Let's make our way down to Shavasana. Taking your hips towards your heels, bending your knees, holding on and rolling down. If you'd prefer to keep your knees up today, then do so, but you have the option to extend your legs down. Taking up space, arms can be resting on the earth, hands on the belly, just as we started, or arms out to the side. Go ahead and close your eyes. Starting by hearing the sound of your breath. Bring awareness to all the points along the back side of your body in contact with the mat, from the heels to the hips to the shoulders to the head. And allow yourself to relax fully into those points of contact. I will be back to guide us out of Shavasana. You have full permission to release fully into this pose. Start by drawing awareness to where you feel your breath in your body. Bring some gentle movement into the fingers and the toes, and when you feel ready, take a long stretch with your body, arms overhead or out to the sides, breathing in and breathing out. Gently bring the hands down, guide your knees up and roll to your right side. Rest there for one cycle of breath. Place your left hand down on the earth in front of you to help you push up sideways to a seated position. Open your eyes and find any support you wish to take under the sits bones to support your spine. Bringing your hands together, we'll close our practice by closing the eyes and reconnecting to that sense of community. When we feel part of community and supported, our well-being thrives, and that positivity influences everyone around us. If you felt a sense of community during today's class, please leave a heart emoji in the comments. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Go well, be free. I'll see you again soon. Bye.